Hello, my name is Saúl Ferreira Pérez. I study logistics engineering at the Instituto Tecnológico de Toluca. Currently, I'm running on my 10th semester, and my hobbies, I list them in three of them. The first one is to exercise. I like to go to the gym, do some running, bicycle trips, and take long walks on open spaces. The second one, I like to spend some time in the kitchen, cooking my meals, keeping everything tidy and clean as possible. And last but not least, I like to read. I like to read about metaphysics, such as Kant, Schopenhauer, Nietzsche, Garcia Marquez, Borges. I often question myself about the origin of our species and the reasons behind every path that we face day to day, and if there's anything that can be done to improve it. Which takes me to the second question: why I've decided to study my career. Well, I'm a person who believes that everything can be improved. But in order to make a significant change, first we need to know how a system works, which parts compound it, and how they interact between them so it can accomplish certain goals or objectives. That's why I choose my career, because I think that it gives me the tools to understand how an enterprise works. From the very beginning, where you buy your raw material and going through the whole process until you deliver a good or a service to a final customer. Third question, a school project, challenges and achievements. Well, in 8th semester, I took a class named Project Formulation and Evaluation, and here we form work teams, and we were asked to design a supply chain. The product we decided to make was a biodegradable glass made out of potato peels. So pretty much the first challenge was to do a market research, and in order to identify what will be the potential market needed in function of a customer. And that being done, we started with the design of the engineering project, which is, it goes through the process, establish the process, how we were gonna make everything possible, like the machinery, the employee activities, the supplier deals, the production times, and define a layout of our enterprise. The third part of the project was the financial terms, when we defined how much money were needed to start operations and the time required to start seeing profits. So for me, pretty much the main achievement was plan everything, going through the whole supply chain, the entry logistics, the process logistics, the exit logistics, which can be seen as the distribution, and the reverse logistics. It was an opportunity to remember and use all the knowledge learned through our student training. And the challenges were mainly know how to communicate between your teammates, know how to work with them, know to identify which are the weakness and the strengths of every person, and make your best so it can be done right at the first time. The fourth question are three strengths. Okay, the first one will be analytical and critical thinking. I like to see everything and try to analyze what component and how it works. The second one will be discipline and perseverance. I like to keep a control of everything that I do, everything that I know, and that's because I believe that knowing where I'm standing is a way to know where I want to go or how am I gonna get through it. And the last strange that I would like to name is that I'm always willing to learn from anything and from anyone. That's it. My two areas of opportunity, the first one will be my soft skills. I know that I need to work harder to improve the way that I approach and communicate with other person, because it is pretty much everything that you do when you are working with somebody. Know how to make an affirmative communication with other person. And the second one will be using ERPs and warehouse management systems. Those kind of systems I'm not quite good at all. And speaking more in another language, I think that with practice I can be good. So the final question is why I must be part of the GM team in the Project Link 2022. Well, I believe that the best way you can learn something is by making it, by going and facing the reality. So maybe I have some knowledge, theoretical, but nothing is compared to go and to see how a production line works, or how to deal with our suppliers, how to deal with our customers, and everything can be improved. The only thing that we need is know how to observe it, how to control it, how to manage it, and pretty much that's what the logistics do. So I believe that I can be part of the GM team. I can give something of me and I can learn a lot. So thank you for watching this video and hasta la próxima.